Hello everybody, so welcome to my stream tonight. Um, I'm not going to play Love in Deepspace tonight, but we're going to talk about Valko, so it's not going to be a long stream, but yeah. So my last stream was on Tuesday. We read Zane and Silas' event story, and I was supposed to do the next day Raphael, Xavier, Caleb, Vivian's story. I was it was a day off for me because it was Canada Day. Um, I couldn't, so I want to say I'm sorry for the people who were expecting me to read it. I I was not in a good place. I'm still not in a good place. Um, I feel a bit better, but I feel emotional a lot. I Wednesday I cry almost all day. I wake up, I cried. Um, I I'm sad and frustrated, anxious. This is this is hard. I feel a little bit better today. It, it still feel hard sometimes. Um, I'm trying to stay positive. Um, like I was about to say some things and my ID just um I sometimes feels like what we are doing is not going to do anything. I'm like, they cannot go back on their word again. That would look weird for a company, you know. But at the same time, I think they could. I don't think it would look bad. It's like, okay, we made a mistake. We were not seems to realize that and I there are some people who don't think Valko was will coming back. I am not sure. I don't know. I feel that he can, but on the other side, I feel that not no. And I think the wrong decision for the company will be no, you know? It's not like going back on their words that no is cancelled. It's that is definitely cancelled. It's like a company doesn't listen the majority of their client. This is, I think it would look even badder, even worse, to not listen to your clients. What kind of clients, right? Player. Um, so I'm just going to resume the movement, what you can do to help move the situation if you're not doing social media. So first, don't log in. That's the most, I think it's one of the most bigger and difficult things to do. After that, unfollow them. After that, leave bad review, like 1-star review. You can sign the petition and you can email them. I think that's everything. There are some people who say you can log in but don't spend, but there are other people saying the impact of the boycott is will be much higher if we don't log in, and I agree with that. I'm not going to judge or to force you to do something. This is kind of hard because Valko will, for me, like I already said it, it will not it will not even be my top four. Like I was not into him. I'm not into the werewolf trope, but never. Oh, and like I said, I didn't want a six ally. I know it was coming, but I didn't want a six ally. But never I want him like to get canceled. It is needed in the main story. It's needed in the lore. They cannot erase it like that. It's crazy. Oh my god. I still cannot believe it that we going through that actually. I cannot believe it. Another thing I want to tell you guys, be careful because I've been reading everything online. Try to find a little piece of thing that can give us hope. But the only hope we can, but not really hope, but the only confirmation that we can get is from info paper games themselves. And right now it's almost going to be in 2 hours. If I'm not wrong, it will be 3 days that it didn't post anything. Let me check. I'm going to Facebook Live in Deepspace. So if we're going to, okay, last post was the notice about the little update and the over God of Annihilation rerun. As a Zane main, I am fucking pissed. I remember exactly in September when his myth released that it didn't get in the first place, and we get laugh as a Zane girl is that oh Zane is boring, is not love. I remember there are many events that were there at the same time, so it kind of shadowing Zane myth, and I remember how pissed off I was, and I was so ready for his rerun. I already have him, so for me it's fine, you know. Um, but I was kind of excited for his rerun too, and again a shadow on his myth, and I am nobody know how much pissed, frustrated, and sad I am because we know the second myth there was a rerun, and we don't know if we're going to have a second rerun. So it's going to be the same thing for the third myth. So now is now, you know. It's so for the girlies who have to choose between boycott and pull, it's not fair. So please respect Jasmine to pull. Even if it's they spend, respect them to pull. It's not like a new card. It's a rerun, and we don't know when they're going to rerun. Okay? Like I said, I'm not here to judge people's decision. Um, it's been hard. It's easier today. Um, so tomorrow, I guess it will be maybe a little bit easier, but I'm not working. It's the weekend, so maybe I will get very like go back in the down the rabbit hole of the tears like Wednesday. I don't know, because I don't think we're going to have some communication tonight. What for me it's going to be tonight, or tomorrow, or even on Sunday. And if you don't know, on Tuesday, July 7th, it's a special day for China. It's a really big day, so we have to respect that. So, if I remember correctly, people were saying don't go on China or Chinese social media and spam, at least stay on the global and try to be respectful. I'm not sure if people will say we're going to do like a calmer day, or but at least not go on the China or Chinese social media for spamming, for bringing Valko back. I'm just looking at same picture right now. But yeah, and I checked in the last few weeks, month, like normally they post on, at least on Facebook, like every day, or at least there's one day when they don't post anything. And now it's going to be 3 days tonight. It's going to be three days. 19, 20, okay, 19, 19, 18, 18, 18, 17, well, because it was a banner, 16, 15. I'm just want to go just before the movie banner. Let me see. Okay, so 13, 14, it's maybe nothing, but they're very silent. People say, oh, but when there's some things like that, they never talk. Yeah, you're right. They don't respond, they don't communicate or whatever. But at least they post on their social media, social media. Like, yeah, every day, almost every day. Almost every day. Five, 2. Oh, here we got 2 days without any. Oh no, 3. Okay, I didn't say anything. First, 29, 28. I'm at May. So there's 27, 24. Okay, there's one here. There's 2 days, but it's going to be 3 days tonight. Okay, without anything. Oh, of course, it's a rerun. I should check during a rerun. Wait a minute. That's Silas Solo. Okay, I think just before that, that was saying. Oh no, that was. Here we go. Okay, Xavier. Okay, the rerun was announced on May 12, May 12, May 14, May 14, May 14, 16, 18, 18, 18. Okay, now we had Silas Solo. So even during Xavier rerun, we got post almost every day. Yeah. And before that, there's sometimes just one day. So for now, there's been like just once in 2 months that there were no communication, nothing on their social media. And tonight is going to be 3 days. It doesn't mean maybe anything. I think it's just weird. It doesn't seem like that's what they used to do. Maybe a few months earlier, or maybe like last year or 2 years ago, when they were like just realized, and didn't have much to post, but with Eli, sorry, I'm tired. Um, they have many things to post now, so I think it's sus a little bit, but I'm not sure with 100%. I'm not an expert. I'm not working at Info Paper Games anyway, but I just think the silence is weird, or maybe it's because with the special with the day of the July 7th, maybe they try to be more. I think about something. I don't know. I will be able filter. Oh, I think I'm going to do. Okay, just a moment. I'm going to see the post last month, and not last month, but last year for July. Let me see. Xavier Myth. I stopped playing like the. I said on my Thursday, um, Tuesday stream that I was celebrating my 1 year playing Love in Deepspace. So, 8th of July, 8th of July, 7th of July, 6th of July, 6th of July, 4th of July, 3 of July, 2 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 of July, 2, first. See, they kind of paused even on the 7th of July of 7, even though that was a special day. And if, you know, like, of course, right now it's a rerun and we're not sure what's going to happen next Thursday. Are we going just to have like the freebies they're going to give us? So they don't really post because there's nothing else to say. That could be this. That that could be because of that. But at same time, like sometimes they post chibi thing, or some lore or some, yeah. Like they don't post anything since the notice for the there's one thing that I want to share with people as someone who was working as a receptionist, customer service too. Because I read a lot of people's online that they are waiting to info since like Thursday. They were waiting for an answer, and when they got the answer, it's like a robotic answer, like it's not enough, or it looks like a bot, and blah blah blah. I'm going to tell you a story. Like almost 3 weeks ago, my boss told us that the company was bought by a bigger company, and they asked us to not tell anyone until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. At 4 o'clock, they will send an email to our clients to tell them what's going on and to announce the news and blah blah blah. But they ask us to not say anything. If people asking us something, we don't say anything. We don't know anything, or we deny it. Like we don't say anything. Do you really believe it's different from customer service with Infold? Do you think they will let customer service tell to any individual a big news, any big information about the game, about what's going on? I'm not saying stop contacting them. I'm not saying that. But I just want to tell people stop being disappointed with the answer. You will never get the answer that you're hoping for. You will not get it. They will not tell you, look at the news, look at our page on Monday morning. You know, they will not tell you, oh, come back to us in 2 days. We're going to. No, they will not do something like that. So it's totally normal to not tell something if they don't have the right to do. And I think it's normal until the things are in order to announce something. So if there's something to announce, something different to say, I'm really curious. I cannot believe they will not say anything else. This is too big this time. Because I remember last summer when Xavier Myth released and people were mad because his companion didn't feels like he was working the way he was supposed to work. And I remember that people were kind of starting a boycott in China. And I remember like they still continued to post, live continue. I remember it so perfectly because this boycott I think it kind of affect a little bit of Saint Myth too because it's I've been like no, maybe not. It had been 2 months. Well, I think it's more of the other events that was during Saint Smith that affect. Anyway, what I was saying. Yeah, they were still posting. They will not tell any communication, but they were still posting on the social media about Xavier Myth, about the Miku's coming. That was the Midsummer banner. You know, I so yeah, I don't think they will tell anybody, any end in their response is going to be like a global response that they were giving to give customer. I read somewhere, I think I already said it, but I think there was Chinese girlies that were waiting to info and ask them if they were Aztec's ally, even though we all know, like the coming soon. Like, come on, the coming soon, the yellow telegram, like the place that was left empty beside Caleb. Like we all know the sixth ally was coming, but they asked them. But at the same time, it's it's clear like crystal. But maybe they couldn't say it too. So no, they will not be another ally. That's I think what they said. What they respond to the client, to the customer, to the player. I don't think that was. I think they would have been a better answer to that to say I cannot say anything. Blah 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 blah. And I thank you for your support. Oh, it's something like we see now, but maybe they're learning from their mistake. Because when you say something like that, and we all know it was coming, and here we are, we were there. So, oh, did I do something? Okay, I thought I. Okay. So, I don't know what to say more. A part of me wants to be positive. A part of me isn't. I will say it again. I want to continue to play the game, no matter what's going to happen. I understand why people are fighting. I'm fighting with them. They're not just fighting for Valko. They're fighting that for their bully doesn't win, so they will not attack and cancel any other ally again. That's why. Zane could be next. Silas, Caleb, what? From what we can know, it's more probably Caleb could be next. It's crazy. So, like I said, it will not. I will not be streaming. I will not be playing Love in Deepspace tonight. I just want to vent a little bit about Valko, about what's going on. I don't know anything. I'm just trying to guess for the little thing I read and see by myself. Like, it's crazy that the day before they said no, he is going to stay, and suddenly 24 hours later, it's gone. It doesn't make any sense. People saying that probably the government, the Chinese government, got involved. But we don't know. Maybe they did that to prevent it, or maybe they're. I don't know. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. I remember how mad I was during the 6.0 because it felt like we didn't get a lot. But of course, as a main girl, I didn't get a lot. It's totally normal. They were introducing a new ally, and like everything was at least for free. When you think about it, everything was kind of free, and the orbit, the pulse hunter was about to be announced, and we did get the announce for the pulse hunter, and the orbit came with Valko release. People were mad. I just get it. I just get it like too late. I get it like on Monday, and when I see the pulse hunter, okay, I was like, yeah, some people were right. They're going to announce many things before the release, the big day. And I'm just, it's sad. I feel like I cannot have something great going on in my life. I've always have been caught for something. I've been a fan of TVXQ 1 year, 1 year before they split, before the lawsuit against SM Entertainment. After that, Girls' Generation, my favorite was Jessica. She got kicked out. In EXO, where it was EXO-K, EXO-M. Well, the EXO-M kind of disappeared. It just become EXO because the Chinese guy kind of leave, except for Lei. I am kind of an NCT girly fan, and we all know the essay scandal with Tail. I don't want to talk about it. It kind of. Oh, just a moment. Just a moment. My boyfriend wants to talk to me. I'll be right back. Uh, Sorry for that. Um, yeah. So there's always things like that seems happening. Like every time I'm starting to love something, it also feels like it's going apart a little bit after. I'm so freaking mad. I know it's not me causing this, but it feels so frustrating. So I'm going to do the conclusion of my stream tonight. I am very tired, and since I'm not going to play, and I think I talk about everything I want to talk about Valko and Love in Space and everything. I hope you guys take care of yourself. Continue to fight. Continue to do you do you. Okay. Um, do what needs to do what is best for you. Um, and let's just hope for the best outcome for everybody. And I am probably not going to. Well, never say never, but maybe not this weekend. I will not stream. Um, I said I was supposed to read Zane Promise Card tonight. Like you can see, I will not. And I read it already, but I will read it again because it's need a stream. Okay, I read it on Wednesday night. I needed to read it. It I need it, and it felt good to read it. It was an amazing card, and I'm going to read it again. It needs to be read again. It's such a good card, but for now, I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. If I don't think I will stream again this weekend, but never say never. If I'm streaming, probably not be loving the space. So you're if you want to join me, you can. And if you don't want to, then just don't come. It's fine. And for that, so for me, it's going to be my good night. I don't know where you are. If it's a good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon. So yeah. So please take care of yourself, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.